Hi guys, and welcome back to the next video. This is the finale, so you probably worked your way through our playlist by now. So you've got your book written, you've got your cover made, you've got everything looking nice in its finishing touches. So now it's actually ready to launch the book onto Amazon and to start making some income from it. So it's book launch time. Let's go for it. It's exciting, this bit.
All right, cool. So how to successfully launch your book. All right, so to successfully launch your book, there are just a few steps that you're gonna have to go through basically to get it actually live on Amazon. You're gonna have to upload it to KDP first of all, which is just the platform that Amazon uses to allow people to upload onto Amazon. So it stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. Then you're just gonna have to set your price point, and then you're gonna wanna schedule any free promotions for your ebooks that you might wanna do in order to just give your book a boost in the beginning. You're also gonna wanna make sure that you're getting early reviews on your book. And then lastly, once you get past a certain number of reviews, you're going to want to set up an Amazon advertising campaign.
Okay, so starting off with uploading to KDP, as Angeline said, it stands for Kindle Direct Publishing. You upload it there first, and then when they approve it, then it's live for sale on Amazon. So you have to upload both your manuscript and your book covers for both the ebook and the paperback. So you'll remember from last lesson, you have to have two different manuscripts, an EPUB for your ebook, and then you have to have your print PDF for your paperback, and also two different covers for your ebook and paperback. Obviously they'll look the same, but they'll be slightly different dimensions. And it normally takes, it's actually normally a lot quicker for ebook, isn't it?
Yeah, ebooks, I feel like generally when we've put them up, they're usually approved, honestly, within a few hours, I want to say.
And it takes a little bit longer for the paperback to be approved.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I don't think we've ever had a problem really in terms of getting them approved.
And I don't think we've ever actually had to wait 72 hours.
I don't think so.
It's always been
normally
within a day.
Within a day, usually.
But I guess it just depends, obviously. But,
yeah, it might take longer.
Also, when you're uploading, you're also going to need your book description as well.
Yes, book description as well, that's important. So you remember from a previous lesson, a book description is on your book's page. It just gives a little bit of a synopsis about your book to your potential reader. Okay, just going over to our KDP account here. So when you want to upload your book, just click on the create button here, and it will take you through first of all to create your ebook. And then you need to follow the steps basically, and then you want to create your paperback as well. So you do it in KDP. Okay, so next one, we actually want to price our book.
All right, so with pricing your book, you're going to want to price your ebook somewhere between the range of $4.99 to $9.99. You probably wouldn't really go much higher than this just because obviously you don't have to pay like printing costs for your ebooks, and usually your paperback isn't going to be much more than like we have this range here of $9.99 to $19.99, but I feel like generally you probably won't even get up to like fully up to the $19.99, depending on what your book is. But point being, you would never have your ebook priced as high as your paperback because of the lack of printing costs. However, with ebooks, you do get 70% royalties, which can actually be quite a lot. If you're selling like a $9.99 book, you would get $7 from, sorry, is that right? Did I do that math right?
I think so,
You get $7 from that. Whereas if you're selling a $9.99 paperback, you're obviously getting much less because of the printing costs and stuff. So as we said, you can make quite a decent amount of money from the ebooks as well. So in the paperback, as I said, you're going to want to price it somewhere between $9.99 and $19.99. And over here, we've put 50% royalties. Technically, you're actually making 60% royalties.
They say 60%, but we put 50%, don't we?
Yeah, because it kind of ends up working out to be about 50% as opposed to 60%. And the reason for this is because Amazon, regardless of the amount of money that they already make, as if they need more, the way that they do it is they charge you they take their 60%. So if your book is $9.99, 40%. So if your book is priced at $9.99, they take their 40% cut before the printing costs have come off, and then you have to pay the printing costs from your 60%. So instead of splitting the printing costs with you, they take their 40% and then you pay the printing costs from your 60%, so it usually ends up making it about 50%.
Depending on how long your book is. So the longer your book is,
how many
the more printing
pages
costs
exactly.
is going to be. Printing costs are roughly between $2.50 to probably about $3, we'd say, for a longer book.
Also, in order to determine your paperback price, or actually either of them, I guess kind of part of what you're going to want to do is look at what the other books in your niche are pricing theirs at, and you're going to kind of want to somehow fit yours in to be competitive.
And then see how your sales are doing, and if it's doing quite well, then you can increase your price a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so now moving on to scheduling free promotions. So we do all of this through Amazon KDP platform. So Amazon only permits us to obviously do free promotions for ebooks. It wouldn't be viable for paperbacks to be given out for free. So what we can do is we can set up a free promotion on Amazon KDP, and lots of people will go to buy your free ebook because every day that there's a free promotion for a particular ebook, lots of people want a free ebook, so they download it. It helps the Amazon algorithm by getting lots of early sales, even though they're just free sales. And also those who download the free ebook may also leave a review for your book. So it's kind of positive both ways, helps the Amazon algorithm, but also potentially more reviews early on in your book. So we definitely recommend doing that. Essentially where you go is you go to the marketing tab here in your KDP account and you set up a free promotion. We tend to advise to do between 3 to 5 days for a promotion.
I think you're only actually allowed 5 max, but there's no reason that you shouldn't want to use all of them. It doesn't it won't hurt your sales. It'll only boost your book with the algorithm, really. So
okay, and then we want to get early reviews for our book.
Yeah, so once your book is live, pretty much your main focus at that point is solely getting reviews. Obviously, the book and everything is done at that point, so there's literally nothing left to do but getting reviews, and they're so important because if you don't have any reviews on your book, then it's just not going to sell. It's pretty much as simple as that. So there are quite a few different methods of getting reviews. So one method that we recommend within our course is to utilize Reddit. So this is a great way to go. If you've heard of Reddit before, you'll know that there are a bunch of subreddits within Reddit. So for whatever niche your book is in, you can go find a subreddit about that niche. And then you're basically just going to be looking around at people who are posting a lot or commenting on posts a lot, and you're going to try to reach out to them individually. And basically you're just going to give them a free PDF of your book and then ask them if they would be kind enough to leave feedback for you. Of course, you cannot by any means require that they do this in order to get the free ebook, but basically you're just giving it away and then asking if they would be kind enough to do so in return.
Amazon has quite strict rules about requesting reviews and asking for reviews. You can't pay for them. You can't ask them directly. So
no bribing or anything like that.
Yeah, you got to kind of tread carefully about getting reviews, but offering a free free ebook is
totally
a good way of doing it. So then you want to set up an Amazon advertising campaign. We tend to recommend to start at $5 or $10 per day, and you want to choose keywords. Keywords that are in your title or your description or other keywords which you think people who like your book would be searching for on Amazon. And what this essentially does is when someone's typing into Amazon a particular keyword that you've chosen that relates to your book, the top 2 search results on the page will be sponsored ads, and you've probably seen this on Facebook, on Amazon. And basically it bumps your new book up to the top of the page and increase the likelihood of a sale. We often find people are really apprehensive about actually using Amazon advertising platform.
You absolutely should be using it.
But you should be. In order for your book to be successful, you kind of have to. You got to spend money to make money. And I said just $5 a day. So in your first month, that might be $150 to $300, but you're going to get that back.
Yeah, definitely.
With the extra sales you're getting. And the more sales you make, the better your Amazon algorithm will be. And when we say Amazon algorithm, it's basically if your book is selling well, has lots of good reviews, Amazon's going to kind of promote it for you even more, because Amazon's in the business of making lots of money. So if they know a particular book is making lots of sales or making them money, they're going to want to promote it more.
Yeah, exactly.
And the same is true in the opposite. So if a book's not doing really well, it's not making many sales,
they'll just shove it down to the bottom of the page or page 2 or even 3, and then your book will never get seen. So
so Amazon advertising is pretty important.
Yeah, definitely.
And then
hopefully at that point, you eventually will start to earn some actual true passive income from your published books. So again, once your book is published, the only thing that you really need to do is keep working on getting reviews. Once you've gotten up to a sizable amount of reviews, you'll start to make more sales, and then you'll naturally get more reviews from your sales anyway, so you won't need to constantly be reaching out to people to get reviews, which is great. And then that's when it really is true passive income. Once your book is established, you literally don't have to touch it pretty much ever again.
You have to get the reviews early on.
That is the work that you have to do in the beginning, but then once you've gotten enough, you can pretty much
the natural ones then come in,
and you can just let it sit,
and then it helps to sustain your book. I think in one of the other lessons we went through here on one of our playlists, we found a book in 2009. Do you remember that book?
Oh, yes.
The gardening book. And
it had
I think over 1,800 reviews.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And it was still selling really well
2009.
from 2009. So that's kind of the longevity you can think of if you you're getting these reviews now.
It's like 13 years, yeah.
Setting your business up now is going to have real longevity if you can just keep on grinding.
Yeah,
you know, 1 or 2 or 3 of your books might be.
And it will really like. I doubt that guy who put that book out has ever.
He
probably hasn't. Yeah, he never does anything with that book. He probably doesn't.
It's crazy.
Yeah. All right, guys, so there you have it. That is pretty much our entire mini course for publishing a book on Amazon as a first-time self-publisher. So just to really quickly recap everything we've gone over throughout this whole playlist, the first thing you have to do is find a topic. And ideally, you want to find a profitable topic with high demand and low competition. Then you're going to want to create an outline. And again, this helps to mitigate any confusion between you and the ghostwriter, and that way you can make sure that everything that you want included in the book is included and nothing that you don't want included is not included. We did link our outline template in the description below the outline video, so go check that out if you haven't already. It's a great resource to be able to fill out easily. That way, as we said, you just have a really great document to get over to your ghostwriter to ensure a really great book. And we did discuss a few of the ghostwriting companies that we recommend in one of our playlists as well.
And then you've got to have finishing touches, so you actually need to edit it and format it. And then you've got to make your book cover. So make sure you get an amazing looking book cover, make it stand out from the crowd, and that's going to help your sales massively. And then finally is your book launch. Obviously, this is the exciting part when you actually put it onto Amazon, start your Amazon advertising campaign, and then basically start to watch the sales come in. But don't hesitate, or don't worry, don't stress if you haven't got many sales early on. Wait till your reviews edge up. Wait to get 25, then 50, sales, then 75, then 100, and your sales will start to increase. So just don't stress.
All right. Okay, so pretty much with all of the videos that we have given you throughout this playlist, you can literally go out and start writing or publishing. Sorry, you can start the process of publishing a book today. But yeah, you have all of the knowledge that you need to go do that. So honestly, go do it, take action, and just try it and see what happens. But what then happens after that? So how do you then take a book, a single book being published, into turning it into a full-blown publishing business that is successful and one that can, potentially provide you with time freedom, location freedom, allow you to leave your job, or just provide yourself with an extra stream of income? So there are a lot of other factors that can influence publishing success, and some of these are deeper keyword research, like knowing how to do a more in-depth analyzation of the keywords that you're looking into in the niche to make sure it's really going to be profitable. And then creating a publishing brand can also really affect your publishing success. It's so much easier to sell to customers who know you already and who like your first books and
who trust you as well.
And yeah, exactly, who trust you as a brand or as an author. And then also knowing how to optimize Amazon ad campaigns can definitely influence your business, because ads can be a slippery slope. You don't want to end up spending a bunch of money on a keyword that isn't actually selling your book. So it always helps to know what ones work and which ones don't sell. That way you're not spending as much money on the ads, but you're making more money off the sales that you're getting from the ads. And then also creating great lead magnets also can affect your book business. So this kind of ties into your publishing brand. So if you're putting really great lead magnets into your book, you're going to be getting a lot of people to sign up onto your email list, basically. And then finally,
last 4 points, to actually launch your book in a more effective manner. So we did discuss, it kind of ties in with being able to get reviews from multiple and reliable sources. We discussed Reddit, which is probably one of the best ways you can actually get early reviews. But there are a few sources, a few websites, and also you can go through Facebook as well. So knowing how to get reviews from multiple places is really important. Creating captivating book descriptions. So we discussed what a book description was in a previous lesson, but we didn't include it in the mini course here. But essentially, it's the bit of it's the synopsis below your book's listing on your Amazon's page, and also being able to one up the competition in terms of book content. So it's kind of just a deeper think about your own content in your book, which you include in your outline, which you can kind of get from your competitors' books. So that's another way you can also, way to make your publishing brand a little bit better than just publishing one book. So
All right, so honestly, guys, as we said, that is everything you need to know. However, if you're really serious about publishing and you really want to take a deep dive into everything there is to know, we have put together a course where we go through everything that we've covered, but in much more depth, so that you really have no questions about the entire publishing process. So if you want to check that out, that is in the link for, the link is in the description below. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for...
There you go. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks so much for watching.
Hope you've got a lot out of it.
Yeah, at the very least, hopefully you can go out and publish a book right now if you want to.
And we would love to hear in the comments, actually, anyone that's used this information that we've put together and published their own book on Amazon. That would be quite cool to
any
hear.
Questions that you might have, that you might have about, just the whole.
We're always up for
process.
answering questions, so do use that method if you want to.
And don't forget to
That's it, go on.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you liked the content, guys. And we will see you in our next video.
And we're going to keep bringing lots of videos out or publishing content. So yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.